Well, hello everybody. I am JayLeonardJ, and today we are looking at the L1 Pro8 by Bose. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the big room today, and the reason why we are here is because I got this. This is the new PA solution from Bose, and it fills in a lot of space, and it's pretty funky stuff. This is the L1 Pro8. It's the update to the old L1 model, if you remember those towers. There's more speakers up top. There is a completely redesigned subwoofer. It's super light, super portable, and a bunch of other cool features which we'll talk about in a little bit. So in the series, they have like a bunch of different sizes, you know, like the big ones, the ones for like the medium-sized bands, the ones for the big bands. This is the smallest one they make. This is the L1 Pro8. And this one's designed more for singer-songwriter types, people playing in cafes and coffee shops. Maybe if you have like a home party or something like that and you want to have some music going on. Another really cool thing about this, at least the way I would use it, is for all you FRFR like Kemper, Helix, Fractal, guitar amp sim users, this actually might be the solution you've been really looking for to make those sims really take over the room. So what I'm going to do today, okay, is I am going to show you how to use this thing in a more of a live singer-songwriter kind of way. And then I'm going to hook it up and with the old electric guitar. I'm going to show you how it could actually make it kind of a guitar amp replacement or a home, I don't know, guitar explosion fun thing. I don't know. Let's just get into it. Let's have some fun. Let's plug this thing in and make some noise. I got my 00018 on the lap, I got a Beta 58 on the stand, and they're both plugged in directly into the tower. The tower itself is actually very simple to put together. It's just 3 units that click together, and because the unit is so lightweight to begin with, it's actually quite a quick and painless experience. If we look in the back of the unit, you'll see that there's 3 channels. There is a global EQ, which sweeps between a couple different preset EQ curves. And each channel has its own set of parameters, which you can tweak with the push button rotary knob. But I'm not going to be doing any tweaking on the back of this amp. I'm actually going to be doing everything through this little app here. This is a iPhone app. And this actually could control remotely the whole unit, so I can get my mix done in the back of the room or just sitting on my couch. So let's get to work. Channel 2 is my guitar. Let's unmute it and hear what that sounds like. So what you're hearing is a mix between the line out here, and I also have like a large diaphragm condenser on the other side of the room. Let's go get a little bit of a mix. I could bring up the treble a little bit, bring down the bass, and bring up the reverb and see what that sounds like. Not too bad. Let's mute that. And here is the microphone. Here we go. Well, let's talk into this. All right, so this is the Beta 58 going directly into the unit. Now you can tell actually the mic is pointed right at the speakers. There's no feedback because you're actually supposed to have the unit behind you and use it as not only the speaker for the audience, but also your monitor for yourself, which is a kind of a cool way to think of it. Let's go see what we can do. Now, instead of doing the EQ through the treble and the bass knob, let's go play with the tone match. So what we can do, if I press this button over here, you can see that if I click microphone, we have a bunch of different microphones. And you can see I already have Shure Beta 58 selected. They pretty much came up with an EQ curve that's supposed to make the Beta 58 sound super, super cool. So let's see if it actually does. All right, here we go. This is without the tone match, and this is with hello. Hey, look at that. So pretty much you can very quickly, without knowing anything really about EQing and all that stuff, get a very, very good out-of-the-box mix without even having to use any external effects. You could also use it with the instrument. So they do have some different guitar pickups and everything like that. And then when you like what you do, you can actually just go and save the scene. Here's one scene I saved. And there you go. You could just pull it up and you're ready to go. Do your show. The shape I'm in, I can't sing, I ain't pretty, and my legs are thin. Don't ask me what I think of you, I might knock up the answer that you want me to. One question that I've actually been asked quite a bit over the years is what is a good FRFR monitor to use for your guitar sims, like fractals and Kempers and all that kind of stuff. Some people have special amps that are designed specifically for the guitar. Some people have just a good old school monitor. I actually think this might be the call for you. You see, right now I have it in the half stack. I actually took the middle section out, get it a little bit closer to the ground. It still sounds awesome this way. And I think this might actually be a great choice because this thing has a pretty wide distribution of sound. And the problem with the monitors is I find that they're very beamy. They're like right in one direction, and it's a lot of energy. And sometimes they don't really sound that great until you're a little bit further in the room. But this thing, it has such a wide, even dispersion, the way it just kind of reverberates around the room. I think this might actually be the answer that you've been looking for. It sounds really good with electric guitars. Just going in, I think I like to keep it in the live setting, and it just sounds awesome, This would be a very good replacement for your amp. It's low to the ground, it kind of just sits, it doesn't really draw a lot of attention to itself. Or you could just keep it in the living room for your practice sessions because it's kind of pretty to look at. It's not quite as utilitarian looking as a standard monitor. Let's hear the high gain sound here. Let's see what it goes. That's awesome. And one thing that is really nice about this effect, not only for just home practicing, but also live playing, is instead of using an auxiliary cable, there's you could use a Bluetooth, more phones don't have headphone jacks anymore, so it's harder to get music in when you're having a party. Or if you just want to practice on the couch, you could actually just connect Bluetooth with this. I have a drum loop, I could just press it and I'm pretty much good to go. one of the big features of the Bose Tower is you're supposed to be able to use it as both a personal monitor for yourself as well as the main PA for your audience. And the way you do it is by standing in front of the PA, so you put the Bose behind you, and because it fills up the room, it should sound about the same where I am right here as it does where your audience is. So what I'm going to do today is I got the Bose Tower and I got our 15-inch PA that we actually use normally in this room. And I'm going to put this at about, I don't know, 4 feet. That's about where I would stand. At ear level, I'll put the mic at ear level. I'll also put it at my ear level if I was sitting. And I'm going to mic it all about maybe 25 feet to the back of the room. And we're going to hear the sound differences, how it changes between both of these speakers. Let's get going. Well, that is it. That is the demo. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe to the page if you haven't already. Check out the links in the description below if you want to do some shopping. It really helps out the page. And if you want to hear my review on this, check it out on Patreon. I do all my demos on YouTube, and I do my reviews funded by the Patreon supporters on Patreon. My question for all the subscribers out there, since it's kind of a guitar page, if any of you are using those Helix units or those like Fractal Kemper things, what are you using to monitor your sounds? Please write it down in the description below. That being said, I'll see you all soon. Take care. Goodbye.